I've pushed the button. And we are live officially in this Tuesday, which is coaching day. Yesterday was a fun day. I truck dogged it with a friend. All that means is I sat in the passenger seat for no reason whatsoever. And Christie, Shay, and Kenzie.
And Jonathan.
And how'd that go?
We had a lovely time.
And you went where?
South Edmonton Common.
Okay.
And, yeah, it was just good. You know what I'm noticing?
What?
There's some fairly big chains that are closing their doors.
What? Like what?
Well, Additionelle and Time Maternity. They're owned by the same parent company, and they're both shutting down for restructuring. And places like, we were shopping with a teenager, so we were looking for certain different things. Good morning, Jeff. And good morning, Lori.
And we see you today on the chat.
It's working this morning. So I'm only going to have to stay on one this time, so I'm not going to be having to go back and forth. But I'm noticing a lot of the stores have low inventory.
Yeah.
And I know it's because distribution has been disrupted, but it's just weird. It just seems weird to see the stores with
yeah, I know, it's crazy. And lineups in front. I mean, oh my gosh.
And there are some stores. Okay, so I went into Additionelle. I'm looking for a bathing suit. And of course everything is very picked over, so because everything in the store is at least 50% off. And they were only allowing about 5 women in the store. Now, this particular Additionelle store that I was in is massive. It is huge.
And they only let 5 in?
They were only letting 5 women in at a time. So
I can't wait till November is over and the election's over, so this can still go on, and the threats to our lives are less.
Well, it's, it is... It's hard to see what's happening, especially in Mexico. I mean, I'm in touch with some people back there, and of course, and the stuff that's going on back there is just it's. I mean, Nayarit wants to shut everything down again because the cases have spiked. So the beaches have not been opened yet, but they want to close them again, or close some of the businesses that they've allowed open. No new businesses can open, and it's. I get that they're doing what they think they know best to try to make this stop.
But it's bureaucrats who have their jobs that are getting paid, that are telling people who are not getting paid, you need to worry for your life.
I know, but, John, they are doing what they think is best. They're not doing it to ruin things. Most of these people are not.
Maybe.
Most of these people are not.
We'd hope. We would hope.
Oh my goodness.
You started anyways.
It is just...
Yeah, it is.
It's not good. It's not good.
None of this is good. So yeah, I went to my old neighborhoods. Thanks again, Darwin. Had a great time. Mm-hmm. And then for lunch, we went to Popeyes. And Popeyes is testing their chicken sandwich in Canada. In all of Canada, they're testing in Edmonton. Because they figure if they could make it here, they can... If they can make it there, they can make it anywhere. But the chicken sandwich, I had the extra spicy chicken supreme or deluxe or something. It's an extra 50 cents. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. So what you get is you get the sandwich, and you get the side, and you get your soda for $9.99. The side I had was onion rings. Huge order of onion rings. Huge sandwich. The soda is just the perfect size. I'm
going to interrupt John for a second because there's a lot of people that are watching that haven't said anything. Shirley, you love my hair. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at my hair thinking, I so need a haircut.
And I've got a hair sticking in the back. Who else? Leslie, good morning.
Yeah, Leslie and Amy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Amy.
And then on, which other one was I on? I think this one, no, we already saw, Terry and 2 others. Who are the 2 others? It doesn't tell me who the 2 others are.
We'd love to know who you are, so say hello. Everybody say hello. Come on, we want to see you. And thank you so much, Shirley, because now with Christie's hair, her mom's going to cut it, I think.
I think I'm going to have my mom cut my hair. She has cut my hair in the past. She cut my dad's hair their whole married life.
It's going to look just like your dad's hair.
My dad was pretty sexy, so who knows? I might look better.
That's right.
My hair has been as short as my dad's, if not shorter. So
we're in Wendy's yesterday. So after we went to Popeyes.
So the kids and I decided to go to Wendy's because I wanted a spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I had the best spicy chicken sandwich.
Well, we all know he's going to have to take me there.
My nephew Jonathan said to Christie, you probably should have had him order you a sandwich. So while we're there, we see these people walking in through the exit, and Kenzie's like, oh my gosh! And it was Perry and Kathy Carruthers from Sylvan Lake.
Very good friends of ours.
And we got to see them, and it was wonderful.
We got to hug.
Yeah.
It was not social distancing. We apologize.
We hugged in person.
Actually, I don't apologize for hugging my friends.
No, not at all. So it was a lovely, lovely visit.
We didn't breathe. Them. We didn't speak moistly to each other, so I think we're okay.
Hello, Kathy. Hello, Amy. Okay, look at all the people who said hi. And Jeff.
We can go to Popeyes after the Saturday market. You're going to come all the way to South Edmonton? Or is there more Popeyes?
There's like 7 in Edmonton already.
Wow.
Like they're very quickly opening up. They even have them in Mexico. In Guadalajara, Mexico City, and I think Monterrey. Those are the 3 locations that have them. So
but only Edmonton has spicy chicken sandwiches.
Spicy chicken. Well, I think any of the chicken sandwiches, there's 4. And they all have the meal option. I think, they're $9.99, $9.49.
How spicy was the spicy? Like
it wasn't.
Was
terrible.
it spicy like Church's chicken spicy?
No. I don't think so.
I'll let you guys know, okay? Because it looks like Saturday we might be going.
And you need to try them.
No, we have one close by. Okay.
There's lineups everywhere at these. Like it just never stops in the drive-thru inside. So while we were inside. When you're in Popeyes, they have these orange circles every 6 feet that you're supposed to stand in. And the one guy's like, hey, even though it's your family member, you have to separate. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
You thought you and Jeff were a couple? Or you and Darwin were a couple?
Maybe.
How cute.
We're a cute couple. And so as we're in there, and I asked everybody, do y'all feel safer standing on your circle? Because Christie wasn't with me, so I could do the stuff that I like to do.
He did not tell me. I did not know this till just now.
And they're like, yes, we feel so much safer now. And people are laughing, right? And I mean, everybody's just doing what they need to do to make this work, but it drives me crazy. Unelected bureaucrats and elected
Okay, so now you're grounded. You are not getting. You don't get to go play with Darwin anymore.
I like asking people, how do you feel? Do you feel safer? Because now, when we go to Costco, because they hand out masks to everybody that wants them, they take them, and some put them in their purse.
Good morning, Keith. And good morning, Alvin.
But when you go to Superstore...
Hey, Alvin, did you hear that we're going to be at the Canadian Brew House in Windermere, Edmonton, next Thursday evening? For cocktails and
everybody's
snacks
invited
and whatever.
If you're in Edmonton...
Such a storyteller. Darwin, you let him do that. Shame on you. I'm going to tell Tanya.
That was great. He was in the bathroom when I said that.
Oh, you're just covering for him now.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I was too quick. John can't cover for people that fast because he never lies to me.
No.
So...
No, I can't. So, yeah, it was fun.
But Darwin.
Yeah. Oh, we went and saw Darwin's houses. Darwin's a builder, and he's got some infills, which are skinnies, and I don't like infill. Infill is a terrible word, Darwin. You got to figure that out. Maybe that's the marketing. But they do more luxury homes, and boy, the houses. They also come with legal basement suites, so that way you could rent them out, and they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's so much room.
That's what my mom wants.
So the skinnies...
but in Sherwood Park.
The skinnies...
Tell away.
They are...
Oh, you're brave now.
24, 25 feet across, which is what the lot sizes are for us, our lot size. And it actually is huge, the house that they've managed to get out of that with the upstairs and the basement. I think it was like 1,700 to 1,800 square feet, not including the basement unit. So they're beautiful. So yeah, I'll do a video on that in the next few days. So what else, honey? Today, coaching day. What else are we doing today? You said something about dinner. I don't know what you said.
We are just having a chill day. We're going to make fajitas today, so I potentially might have margaritas.
Yesterday was a warm day in Edmonton.
It was lovely yesterday. It was actually quite lovely.
26 degrees. And at the Popeyes we were at, off of Parsons Road, I don't know where, but they had no benches or anything. So Darwin had his pickup truck. We just folded the gate down, sat on that. It was
you guys are so cool.
It's a built-in picnic table. It was cool.
Only if he had chairs. Otherwise, it's just a built-in bench.
It was good, though. It was really good. I had a good time.
No, did you guys have a table you'd have to be able to put your stuff on?
Yeah.
Bench you would sit at.
And we got to watch Dollarama and then some sand rats or seagulls or whatever they're called here.
So is that Planet Organic closed? Like they?
It looked closed. I mean, the Dollarama was there and nothing. Oh, so I think
that sign was fully taken down and not just replaced.
I'm pretty sure it's gone. Yeah, and I mean it's a fairly new location. Why would they change the sign already? I'm gonna grab some coffee.
Why would they close already?
I don't know. The COVID's made people close. It sucks.
It is. It is bad. But anyways, yeah. So last night, actually, Shay, and I don't know if we talked about this. Oh, Planet Organic closed down, like the whole chain of Planet Organic. Darwin has to go to work. Jeff called you a redneck. How true?
Thank you.
That is the word I was looking for when I said he was cool.
I love that.
I meant to say redneck, but the word wouldn't come to me, so I just used cool instead. Financial issues, yeah. Yeah, Planet Organic has gone out of business. Oh, well, you know what? Their stuff was awfully expensive, but I was hoping to go there for toothpaste.
The $30 toothpaste.
No, it's only $30 if I order it online. That's why I wanted to go to Planet Organic.
Are you having a headache right now?
I'm just frustrated. No, it's itchy. I don't have a headache. Although I did not sleep very well last night for reasons I won't disclose, but...
Yeah, I snore a lot.
Oh, well, that's not... Actually, last night you didn't... It wasn't very loud last night. It was more just heavy breathing, which is good.
I'm sleeping with those snore strips.
Oh, that's why it sounded so much better. What the heck? Why haven't you been using them all month? Because you had them. You brought them from home.
I've got oodles of them. Oodles and oodles. Snore. We bought some also from the dollar store, but I don't think those ones are good. But these are the real snore strips.
We bought those in Costco when we were here last year in September.
Yeah. So today, I think is a chill day, and I think we'll maybe go outside. The mosquitoes kind of are bad though.
But in the heat of the day, they're not. So
yeah, they don't like the heat. They're Canadian mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love talking to Canadians. They're like, well, you know, I really don't like the cold, but then I don't like the hot. So it's like, you're living in the wrong country. That's the problem. Because you got both here.
Oh, we missed Tirza. She's on.
Hello,
good morning, Tirza. I saw the picture of that little getaway you did while you're in Italy already.
Yeah, Christie, you drive Christie
blessed
crazy.
Young lady, I tell you what.
She's in Italy living her life. And you're also doing like work. You're getting paid to be there. How cool is that?
It is pretty awesome.
So I think for us, I think the Shay and Matt really do want us to go to Italy in a year or two and kind of take other people, like other family members. Like even talk to Rod and Kelly about it.
I'm not going on a vacation with my brothers. Are you kidding me?
No, I don't think so. So yeah,
no, Christie, I love my brothers. They're awesome.
Yeah, but not for a month or even a week. Maybe a day. Maybe an hour. Kelly said,
I got it all read now here. Kelly said, "What? It's fun for a short period, but not a long time.
It's good for time. It's good for a short time.
How's that song go?
We're here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah. I don't remember.
A long time.
Not a long time. It's good for a short time.
How's that song go?
We're here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah. I don't remember who sang that. If you remember who sang that, please let us know so I don't have to look at Google.
And so John doesn't have to sing it. Please tell us quick.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to go. Because I remember kind of the beginning, but I don't remember the whole thing.
That's the only words I remember off that song. Yeah.
A very good friend of mine told me just the other day. That's all I remember now. Something like that.
Oh, I was going to say, who were you talking to? I thought you were going to go into some story.
No, that's the song. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so who? Trooper. Thank you. Awesome.
You guys are so smart.
Yes.
John's usually really good at that. He's usually bang on, but...
Yeah, the older I get, the less...
Hey, Tracy, how are you? And Lori?
Yes.
They all know. Boy, bunch of girls knew, John. You suck.
Thanks, ladies. I appreciate that. a lot. Hey, listen, I got issues with my mind.
Got issues, all right.
Yeah. So I got an email yesterday just talking about how I address the COVID thing. And really it depends on where you get your information from. Because if you listen to the 6 corporations that own 90% of the media, we're all going to die. We are all going to die, and it's only a matter of time. I choose to live. I choose to believe, that I've got an immune system that is healthy. I'm a little overweight, but at the same time, I got my hydroxychloroquine and my Z-Pack and all the other crap.
I think people are scared.
Yeah.
And when people are scared, they don't know how to... not that they don't know how to do different things, but they're so fearful that they hear and they get all this information, and some people don't know how to disseminate it. Some people, is that a real word?
Yeah, disseminate. I like that word.
And some people...
It's like diarrhea.
Don't know how to branch out and look at other versions of what's going on. And I mean, there's a lot of theories. And right now, it's all theories.
Yeah.
I mean, how can rubbing alcohol kill the virus, but we can't find a vaccine for it? Not that I would take the vaccine personally.
No. Apparently, every vaccine has fetal stem cells in it, like aborted fetuses.
Yeah.
So, that's terrifying. And they're talking about making this vaccine mandatory, which that's ridiculous. Any government that forces you. So, I can't understand the vaccine people in that, okay, I'm vaccinated. Well, you must be vaccinated too. And you need the police and a gun to your head to make this happen.
But if you're vaccinated, then you should be safe.
You're free. Yay, I'm vaccinated.
But we're not getting into vaxxers versus anti-vaxxers. That's not what we're here to do. But it's government's
mandating.
It is and that's the biggest issue that I'm having is the government is trying to make us do things, and they're telling us what's for our own good.
They're not married to you.
But they don't. That's right. They're not my husband. Well, my husband doesn't.
I'd show you the wedding ring, but she doesn't have one.
I have one. No, I just don't have one here.
Yeah, but your hand's not even white.
If it's really bothering you, let's go shopping. I will get a new wedding ring. In a heartbeat, I'll go get a new wedding ring.
It's fine. You don't have a wedding ring.
Okay, then stop bitching about it.
Well, just stop doing this to the men then.
Oh, yeah. I'm just here shopping. It's my biggest thing is a lot of people are very terrified. And it's going to be a long time till we know.
At no time in history have scaredy cats ever been honored. Has there ever been a song or a victory march written about scaredy cats and afraid cats? I know cancer survivors. I know people who have fallen from 3 stories and lived. I know people who have lived and died. And, I just choose to live. And if I die, so what? So what?
Probably be at my hand.
It will be at her hands, more than likely. Well, the pillow. It was that pillow.
Well, that pillow is not going to fall on your face by itself and stay there while you're fighting.
Yeah.
No, I actually really feel for the people that are terrified to go outside. I mean,
then turn off the news. If you don't want to be scared, turn it off.
John, get her a new big bling wedding ring. Thanks, Lori.
Yeah.
I like to stay on that topic. I think that'll be more fun.
Yeah. She's got light coffee. Very light. I thought your coffee was darker.
Well, I had a dark one earlier, and I just felt that this morning warranted...
Here is my cup. This is her cup right there. So, yeah, it is very interesting. And I get like 2/3 of a cup, and she has a full cup.
Hey, I am not on blood pressure meds.
No, but you're like... You probably should be. No, she's got very high blood pressure, and every time we measure it, she's like, we don't need to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to continue to live my life until I don't.
I don't have very high blood pressure. It fluctuates when I'm with my husband.
It does. A lot. Ow, why are you hurting me?
This cup is really heavy, and I needed to put my elbow really sharply on your knee.
She did. Yes.
I like that idea, though, Lori. A new ring. Let's go. Let's go shopping.
We've been shopping.
Let's go shopping for diamonds.
And there's
though.
lineups everywhere we go. We hear after 11
I bet
o'clock.
you there's no lineups for diamonds right now.
Well, at Costco, when we first went, the Costco...
They didn't have their jewelry.
And
yeah.
the last time we went to Costco, they
did
have their jewelry. Sherwood Park. But there was also lineups. And we hear at West Edmonton Mall after 11, there's lineups.
Well, it probably only opens at like 11.
We were
that's Mexico. Mall's open so late.
We drove by Mill Woods yesterday, and they had long lineups for something. We don't know what. I think only one guy had a mask. But it was, it's just funny that Canadians are crazy.
Well, there are some people that are really doing the social distancing and masks here, and then there are some people that aren't. Yeah. They're offered everywhere. Hand sanitizer is offered to everybody.
Yeah.
Lori's just saying that there's nothing wrong with my coffee mug. In fact, it's a little small.
Are you crazy?
I agree, Lori.
Yeah.
This only holds like a liter, I'm sure. It's big. It's a big cup.
It is a big cup. So yeah, we're finding that I think for the most part, Albertans especially are a lot freer in the mind, although in Edmonton they vote red, and it's crazy.
And yet there's really very little cases of COVID here.
I know.
And they're doing huge testing.
It's crazy. Absolutely nuts.
Good morning, Pastor Freddie.
Yep. So yeah, we heard in Nayarit, I think Christie mentioned that they're talking about shutting it down again. And Jalisco is open. And so you can do whatever you want in Jalisco.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll see what pans out and what happens here, but
yeah. So what else do we want to talk about, honey?
I don't know. We said a lot today.
We did. We absolutely did.
We have some lovely friends that are contacting us to Coffee Sisters. Lots of friends that are contacting us to get together, make plans. Yeah. So that's nice. It's nice to know that people actually want to talk to us, even with John here. Yesterday
was a month ago that her dad passed away. And it's now we're just, okay, family time, we're good. And her family is lovely and amazing, do not get me wrong.
There will still be a lot of family time, but we do want to get in some visits with friends, so then when we decide that we're ready to go home, we won't have missed anyone. So what we're trying to do is see as many people, and then if we have time, we'll see them again.
Yeah.
I know we want to get out to Sylvan Lake, and we would like to kind of gather, because we have we lived in Sylvan Lake for 5 years, so we have lots of friends from Sylvan that we've kept in contact with, so we'd like to probably do a barbecue at some friend's house or something. We have friends that have a pond, and so they do a lot of entertaining that way, so I might hit them up, Sheldon and Cheryl, wink wink.
They've got something called a blob, so what happens is you walk up 2 stories, you hit it, and then the person on the end goes through the air because it's filled with air.
So you have but what John's not explaining is there's somebody laying or sitting on this big blob. And so the person comes and jumps down, and the kid that's on the blob bounces out. So sometimes it's a good idea, sometimes it's a not so good idea.
When you have a bigger person and a smaller person, and the bigger person is jumping, things can happen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying things happened, but for those of you that know,
things could happen, yeah.
Things could happen. But it's a fun place. They've even got a sand beach, a sitting area.
Well, they're out on a farm.
And
so
they've
got lots of space. And they built this big lake, and they actually have fish in it. And
they've got trout.
People actually swim in it with fish in it. Ooh.
They've got trout that are years and years old.
Yeah.
That because they have water in the wintertime that comes through. I think it's like 20 feet deep.
It's spring fed, isn't it?
No. Oh, maybe.
I thought maybe we'll have to confirm with Sheldon.
Yeah, but they've got bubbles on it. So that way the fish live, and they get air, and they're like big
So, because it's so deep that it doesn't freeze solid, right? In the winter, because things freeze in the winter here. Like
they do.
Deeply.
Yeah. So it's a great lake, and I think they've dyed it green, so that way it doesn't matter what color it becomes. It's just green.
No, I think whatever they put in it is to kill some of the algae, the intrusive stuff.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think they dye it just for the heck of it.
Yeah, and I don't think any bloodsuckers are in there.
Well, maybe that's that's how they keep the algae down. I don't know. But anyways, it's fun, and their kids are my kids' ages and friends. So
yeah,
we've we've had a lot of fun with him over the years.
Yeah, it is it's an amazing place. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't do much farming anymore. He works in the
he leases his fields out.
Yeah, which is a thing to do here in Canada. You have farming land that somebody wants to farm, they just pay you and you rent and away you go. I think you can do that in Mexico too. I think you get paid a lot less. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, if he's not going to farm, he may as well let people because it's good land, obviously. His family farmed out there for years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful home. Everybody that we know in Sylvan has a beautiful place. I mean, Sylvan is a great town.
Actually, we haven't seen Michael and Carolyn's place, so if you're hearing this, we want to come out and see your place.
I did go and see three properties that Darwin and Tanya had built in Sherwood Park. They had originally started in Vegreville, but they in this high end, and it's all 1 to 2 acre properties. And there's like 15,000, 20,000 square foot homes in this development. Amazing. And this one property they built, they had a gym that was over 20 feet deep underground. So you had to go down and then go down again. And I'm like, holy cow, people are building some monsters here in Edmonton.
Some would call it a bunker, maybe?
I know, but it was like 25 by 30 some feet. That's just the gym. So, I mean, you really got to work out to have a space built like that deep underground. Seems like a lot to me.
Well, that's why they could have called it a gym, so that's what Darwin thought he was building. You guys are so naive.
No, it was a gym. I mean, because if it was a bunker, you have like cement and things over top of that. And air filtration systems and blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, they have things here that are crazy. So at the house that Darwin built, they have a heat recovery system. So the vents in the bathrooms go into this box to extract the heat, and then it's exhausted out the house. They don't have things that go out of the roof anymore. It's just outside of the side of the house, and it's like PVC pipes that are like this big, and that's the exhaust for the furnace and everything.
That makes sense. We should do that at our house.
Well, you know,
so I can have my hood fan.
It's different construction, but it's crazy how awesome it is.
Oh, don't go telling me how awesome it is and then tell me I can't have it.
Well, it's wood construction still, and we have termites and things like that, so it's not the best.
And cement.
For us.
Construction.
And the houses in the north up here are much noisier. When your heater goes on and the vents are creaking and cracking and groaning. Because in Mexico, it's just cement.
Yeah,
you hear nothing. Except maybe a rooster or a dog. But here, the house, like when we were in Nordegg in the basement and the heater would go on, there's clicking that would go around the house. And
the whole house just...
just like, this is crazy.
One of my brothers has a dog, so they couldn't leave their dog at home, so they brought the dog out. Well, her little nails as she's walking all over the hardwood floor upstairs. And
yeah. It is. It's very noisy.
Well, though it's not finished, right? Kelly's especially
still upstairs. You hear the noises and the creaking.
Yeah.
Of the house.
Well, it's
So it doesn't matter how old the house is. It's just that's what they do here, unless it's cement. Mm-hmm. Cement seems to be pretty solid.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Well, one of the kids is up now.
I think Shay wants to come join us.
Nope. She said nope. Nope. So I think we're done, though, for today.
I think she's just saying that. I think we wait and let her come sit with us.
No. So, guys, I think it's buy time. Goodbye time. And not buy time like we're going to look at jewelry time. B-U-Y
I'll let you know.
Versus B-Y-E versus
I never started.
B-Y.
I was going to say about the meal that Shay made. Well, I made it, but it was her recipe yesterday. That roasted pepper pasta with feta. Oh, my gosh, you guys. If you want something delicious, now it's on pasta, so it's not overly healthy, but there's no tomato in it. It's roasted peppers and onions and garlic and feta cheese.
It really was good. Well, until Matt threw the Parmesan cheese on yours. She doesn't like the
Matt's
Kraft
such
Parmesan.
a little turd. I like real Parmesan.
The real Parmesan cheese.
Not that crappy Kraft stuff.
Crappy Kraft. So yeah, I never realized buy is another word that is like 3, but then I guess if you can go 4, B-I. So B-Y-E, B-U-Y, B-Y, and B-I. Like, that's crazy. English is hard. I am so sorry for my Mexican friends who speak English. I should speak Spanish because it's way easier, but
Well, for smart people.
For smart people, it's easier. So it is goodbye time. So happy Tuesday to everybody. We love you. We thank you. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your spouse's face.
Sounds awesome. It was very good, Lori.
So anything else? We love you.
I don't think so. Thanks for joining us this morning and listening to us drone on.
And next Thursday at Windermere in Edmonton at the great...
It's not nothing great. Well, it's great. Don't get me wrong. But the great is not in the word. It's just the Canadian Brew House.
Canadian Brew House. There you go. We will see you at 7 o'clock.
I don't know why my eyebrows are so itchy today.
I'm going to stop it now because you don't need to hear her